Good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on this morning. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. Okay, so like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those great things. Okay. I wanted to do a quick video about Big Jug, right? As you know, we get closer to things starting to kick up for the Young Doss assassination, right? For his case. Unfortunately back in January, Yo Gotti's brother Big Jug had an untimely death, right? He was unfortunately taken out. Okay, of course, we all saw it in the news, and we saw, according to the news, that there was a white vehicle, a white truck. Um, of course, we were able to get the little droplings of what people that was kind of in the know said happened. About 3 or 4 men came into the church and sat at the back of the church, and since then there have been other things to come out, such as supposedly you know somebody had said, allegedly, when he got there, that called and told some people that he was there, right? And the guys walked in with all black on and sat in the back of the church for a little while, as if they came in to see if he was really there. um his family saw it, other people saw it. I think they said the guys only just had on like a face mask, like what we wear for COVID, and they had on all black, right? And then there are rumors, someone had told me, I think I spoke about this last night, that he had talked to, of course, we saw what he had put on the internet, but he had talked to Moneybag, and told Moneybag that he felt like something was going to happen to him, and actually, talked to him about who was going to snake him, so he had been kind of letting people know, from my understanding, that he was going to get snaked, because according to some people that knows them, there had been some conversations on the phone prior, and some FaceTimes, because they like to do FaceTimes. I can remember Player Code saying that when Big Jook and them wanted to let you know that they was watching you, they did FaceTimes, right? They would call you, have somebody to FaceTime you, and then they turn the phone and put his face in the camera, and he let you know. So I never got a FaceTime, because I was told, I did get a message one time. Somebody said, twice in the chat, and said, Big Jook is in your chat. Player Cole even texted me one time and said, "Oh, they saying Big Jook in your chat." I said, "Oh, okay." I'm a woman. I really turn it up. I act a fool. I really act a fool. Okay. You know how we women are. We can't be controlled. Okay, but anyways, I'm told that there were a couple FaceTimes that week, letting him know where there was some arguments, and whoever the person was that said to him, "Nigga, you gonna die." And you could tell in his post and from his pictures he was troubled, because one of his last posts was he was God's chosen. And there were several ones where they told him that he was going to be unalived. And so it brings me to, and then Yo Gotti goes to the young man 42 Doug's concert, and they say that was just a script where he said, "We never tell." And I don't believe that Yo Gotti had anything to do with his brother's untimely unaliving. Although you hear people say, "Well, he just don't seem like he's bothered." To me, everybody grieve differently. I don't want to put that at his feet without knowing, right? Because hell, I get to thinking about, he ain't got nobody at this point, because I don't think that anybody is going to go to jail like they were in due time. I think Juke was the muscle, and a lot of why things were being kept in line, why people were being intimidated and going to jail, being, just submitting, was because of, they knew his reputation, right? His brother, he already knew if push came to shove that his brother would do time for him. But hey, I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were saying that he had been put into the atmosphere that he wasn't willing, he wasn't wanting to go do no time. So God knows, if that's true or not. That's just what somebody had told me. He was saying, he was telling God that he wasn't going down by himself this time. So I don't know if that's true. I'm talking about as it relates to this young dog situation, but I definitely don't believe that he had anything to do with his brother. But what we saw Moneybag Yo starting to speak more about, well, not speak more, starting to put out messages, as he wanted for people to know. Some people were saying, well, you think Moneybag was involved? No, I don't necessarily think that Moneybag was involved. I don't. Whoever was involved, they know it. As I said before, and I'm not going to change it because that's what I was told. I was told that the assailants got back out of town, right? How the police would know that, I don't know. I do believe this from the pits of my soul, that everybody around him knows exactly what happened. Like I said, a black youngster who has always trolled Young Dolph, who was always sent out to troll, who is supposed to be the baddest, right? Juke was his big dog, supposedly, and we have not seen him throw out any subliminals or anything. You lose Juke. This would be the perfect opportunity. He was trolling Young Dolph, and Young Dolph's artists like 40 going north. This would be the opportunity to let whoever did this to a person that you all love, who y'all claim was y'all big dog, I guess. And since it's not like they wouldn't be doing something that they had not been doing, right? But they actually lose a man. They got a man down. This will be the opportunity to be thrown out and letting the person know, hey, we know that you did this, and do it like Black Youngster been doing it, right? But the energy has been completely different. And he's been posting more. He's been popping back out. His energy is different. He seems to be very happy. He seems to be getting back into the playful person that he was, because before, when you saw him, he seemed to be very depressed, but he seems to be morphing back into the goofy, playful person that he was. Hey, I don't know. It's weird because it seems like things were ran military style. People were afraid to say anything one while, and now folks are feeling freer to talk and do interviews. And hey, I do believe that was hurt, because I saw Big Boogie. He did an interview and he cried, and it's still very fresh and it's still very new. I don't know if Gotti is back on Instagram or not. They tells me that he is, but hey, like I said, I don't have a reason to believe that he had anything to do with what happened to his brother. But of course, I don't know. I just, at this point, I don't have any proof to be crazy enough to say he did it. He did it. I'd be a damn fool. Okay. To say that he 100% didn't, and I don't know. I'm not mentally ill. So, but will Gotti's brother, Big Juke, unalive and ever be solved? I don't know. I don't know. I just because of the way that the energy is, even as it relates to them, when they talk about street justice, I don't even believe they want to get no street justice. I believe that they know exactly what area it came from, and it wouldn't be conducive to their livelihood to get any street justice. That's why you don't see anybody throwing out any subliminals. Now, Moneybag seems to be very disgruntled. His energy is completely off, and I'm not saying I think that Moneybag had anything to do with it. Don't even think that. But his energy has been completely off. I think Moneybag needs to be very careful, because I've been feeling like something is going to happen with him in Big 30. So I think he needs to be careful. I just been feeling that a lot lately. Yeah, I've been feeling that a lot lately as it relates to Moneybag. And because he definitely seems unhappy. He seems very paranoid and very unhappy. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up Moneybag Yo, right? Because he ain't been going, I ain't been having time to go to their Instagram pages and stuff. Okay. He's still been performing and stuff. Um, but what my subscriber did bring to my attention is that, I like Moneybag's music. I don't be wanting to say nothing bad about Moneybag. But I've been feeling a certain way about Moneybag since this situation happened with Stupid Duke. I look at Moneybag's eyes. Moneybag is cold hearted. Okay. He's quiet and he's cold hearted. And when this stuff happened with he and Stupid Duke, it bothers me to this very day. That the rumor is that what they did was they went and they're the ones behind doing this to Stupid Duke's baby's mother, who had nothing to do with anything, who was a mother. And anytime men who call themselves gangsters get emotional enough when you're wanting to retaliate to take a mother that was an easy target from her children, you're disgusting, you're despicable, and you're sick. And ain't nobody even got no business supporting nobody like that, period. That's why his eyes cold. Okay. But what one of my subscribers, shout out to Rest in Peace Young Dolph, did bring to my attention in my chat last night was that Moneybag has started allowing having Finesse 2 times to sign all of CEO Jizzles and them opposition, right? Knowing that they're hot in the streets. And so that I guess that's a way of funding them, you know, to be able to do certain things, right? And so when the shit hit the fan, it won't trace back to him. I think that's why one of the reasons why he cut off Drick, because Drick has still wanted to support Straight Drop, and he wanted to um, make it seem like his hands was clean when everybody saw Straight Drop with his artist and him. Okay. Um, and so then one of my subscribers also said that he got emotional the other day and posted allegedly that if anybody make him mad, he's going to put some money on their children or something. He's going to pay for something to happen to their children. We cannot continuously support artists like this. We can't support CMG if he has artists talking about he's going to take the money that the public is funding him with, allowing him to live comfortably with, and kill people's children just because he's an emotional goddamn fool. Okay, so we can't support folks like that. I've been saying that since that happened to Stupid Duke's baby's mother, because Stupid Duke them don't be hiding. They be outside every day. They could have looked and looked. He could say he got money. He could have had somebody to lay on Stupid Duke until he came outside or saw him. Instead, they take the easy route out and take out a woman that's sissified, punctified on every damn level. And that ain't gangstified at all. And I remember a time where the true gangsters would have made sure that he went missing for real. Okay, because they ain't doing it right. He already know that you don't mess with no damn women and kids. And now allegedly he's getting emotional to say, I don't know if he on that cocaine or some other, because them eyes be cold for real. He on that good cocaine or some, but it's frying his brain. And so it is up to us to hold people accountable, and God needs to hold his damn artists accountable. Because it ain't nowhere in the world, and Head and Zachary them, it ain't nowhere in the world that even if he is frying his brain on anything, he should feel comfortable enough, because Moneybag is a pretty big star because he's talented. He should feel comfortable enough to get his emotional ass on his Instagram and say nothing like that, period. right? So as talented as he is, because he never passed the smell test as it relates to this young dog situation, and then what happened to Stupid Duke's baby's mother, allegedly him playing a part in it, and then allegedly putting on his Instagram the other day, when he get mad at somebody, he gonna pay for their kids, allegedly. I don't rock with folks like that. I don't care how talented they are. See, it is our fault when we continue to fund people and they damn CEOs and stuff ain't putting a lid on it. Y'all need to get y'all damn artists and send them to a rehab or something. Or maybe he's just cold like that. That's truly how he feel. He's cold. But Zach and them, Gotti and them are our age. They already know that that's not how you get down. You don't go take out women and kids. You supposed to use the money that the very public is supporting him to do it. So then that's why we have to pull our resources back. That maybe that'll make Gotti and Head and Zach say something then. When they start holding their damn feet to the fire and he go to a damn concert and ain't nobody there. But see, they know that we living in the era of a bunch of damn fools where their brain is fried. They so damn crazy. They'll take their kids and give it to him to do something to for some damn money. Okay. But that's allegedly what he said. And so, I hate that for Moneybag, because Moneybag could really be a big star. He really could be a big star. And because he has the talent to be one. But it's like he can't give up, the gang activities. He's there's some evilness and stuff going on. And I think that is messed up. And they're really setting Finesse up now. Finesse and them probably gonna end up like Honeycomb Brazy, especially if he's getting Finesse 2 times to, he won't sign them. So he's getting Finesse 2 times to sign them. So what's gonna happen is Finesse 2 times is still on paper. He's gonna end up back in jail. And that's probably what Moneybag wants him to be. But then there might be karma, because I ain't too sure that Finesse and his brother, and I hate to say it because I was liking Lil No Love, but I ain't too sure that one of them didn't help to set up a Honeycomb Brazy, and I'm not happy with that, because Honeycomb Brazy was doing the darn thing. It's a darn shame. Like, people feel like that is a strategy to ruin people's lives because you are threatened or start trying to do things to them to take them out of the game. It ain't gonna help them. The only thing it does is create bad karma for them. That's it. That's all. Right. But yeah, child, will Big Juke's murder ever be, his unaliving ever be solved? I don't know, y'all. I don't even know if it's gonna be any street justice for him, because I believe they know what happened to him, and they really don't. They don't want to have to deal with that. And it's not Young Dolph's artist, because if it was, they would have done sent some people out to throw out subliminals as it relates to that, right? Anyways, you guys, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. But hey, I would hope that Big Juke gets justice. I mean, I believe in justice, I believe in justice. And the reason I believe in justice is because I feel like a lot of these people would prefer to be unalive rather than go to jail, because they're scared to go to jail where the real gorillas and gangsters and monsters are, that don't play about them, that gonna look at them sideways and decide they're gonna pick on them because they heard they got a history of unaliving people, but your history is unaliving women and children. Real gorillas and gangsters don't take too kind to that. I'm telling you that right now. They don't. They're going to think you a sissy. Okay? Because first thing they're going to say, I got daughters, I got mamas, I got a mama, I got sisters and stuff. No, that ain't getting your lick back messing with a woman, nigga. You lay on a nigga if you have to lay up under his house if you just feel like you need to get your lick back. But you sure don't mess with them women and them kids, nigga. Okay? And so that's why I say a lot of them would rather be unalive than go to jail, because they already know. When they get to hollering about, I got teardrops on my face. Nigga, We already know your history. Your teardrops come from killing the kids and women. You a sissy, and we're gonna make you a B-boy. And we already know what a B-boy is, a B-I-T-C-H boy. That's how they do them up in jail. Hey, I know people have to do their time and stuff, but it's a lot of real dudes for real in jail. That's the reason why I say I don't like it when they go to giving these men 30 and 40 years for selling weed. He had 100 pounds. It just don't make no sense. You got dudes out here, they let out in 5 years for taking out women and kids and all types of other stuff, old people. But you got the real ones, they doing hard time, ain't said a word just because they don't want them to make untaxed money. That's all that it's about, and it ain't nothing right about that. Okay, I ain't talking about the ones that's in there for other stuff like APING women and taking out families and stuff like that. Not them, right? I'm talking about the ones that they got in there for 30 years, you know, because they was getting money. That's sad, okay? But anyways, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App.